If you're a creative who turned their art hobby into their job, you might be missing an artistic outlet that would be just for you. I know you don't have much time to pursue a whole new hobby as you dedicate a lot of time to your main craft. But why not combine business with pleasure, get organized, and get your creativity flowing by trying creative planning? In this video, I will tell you about my long planner decorating journey, share some reasons why it might be the right thing for you, talk about the supplies, and show you how I decorate my planner spreads so that you can get some inspiration to start creative planning yourself. Back in high school, I was a bit of a lost teenager. I've been making art ever since I was a child, but schoolwork didn't leave me enough time to pursue it properly. I was also not doing very good with my mental health, and overall, I was quite a mess. I remember looking for a new creative hobby I could do that would be easy to practice daily and that would also have some positive impact on my life overall. And that's when I found it. The budding community of decorated bullet journal and study lovers on Tumblr. Does anyone remember Studyblr? I never knew how to pronounce it properly. Probably not like that. Turns out this was exactly the thing I needed. You're telling me I can be organized, have all my tasks in one system, and decorate it how I want? Sign me up! After a couple of days of lurking and admiring other people's journals, I bought my first notebook and embarked on this wonderful journey of creative planning. Once I started, I never looked back. I have been keeping a form of a bullet journal or decorated planner since November 2015 until now, so for 9 years. It keeps me organized while making organization fun. It's a creative outlet that is separate from my art making, something that I can only do for myself without the need to be good at it, and I don't even have to share it all the time, though it used to be the other way around. I actually used to share my planners while keeping my art for myself, but that's a different story. This might speak to you too, but what are some other reasons why you should consider getting into creative planning? Apart from making planning and organizing your life more fun, what else might excite you about this hobby? For starters, it's incredibly relaxing. There's nothing like sitting down on Sunday evening or Monday morning to plan your next week and decorate it. Applying stickers, choosing the perfect pictures that fit the mood, sticking down that little stripe of washi tape, highlighting with your favorite marker. All of these activities make my racing mind a bit calmer. What else? It's a form of collage making, and collages are such a fun hobby. Remember when you were a child using glue sticks to put together magazine cutouts? This is basically it, and it's still so much fun. You can add mood boards, celebrate the current season in your spreads, and easily get into the holiday mood by making a themed spread. It's also an excuse to use stickers as an adult. Not that you need one, I think adults should be way less serious in general, but stickers are still looked at as a kids thing. Well, not anymore if you add them into your very serious, important business planner, just to brighten your day. Placing a little sticker next to a daunting task that took forever to complete makes you feel like a fourth grader getting a star sticker from your teacher for completing your homework, and there's something so satisfying about that. And last but not least, it's a wonderful form of memory keeping. Even if you use planners but don't add any decorations, you might go back through them from time to time. And let's be real, seeing plain text featuring some tasks you have no context for isn't the most exciting thing. But going back through decorated planners is a whole other experience. The visual decorations give a clue before you read the text, and you immediately know what was happening in your life back then. When I flip back through my old planners, I sometimes vividly remember the memories that are connected to the pictures I used. The colors and themes give context to what time of the year it was, and the pictures show me what I was obsessed with back then. It's a form of keeping your pasts alive in color. Before we get into the whole process of decorating, let's talk about what you need to start. Honestly, though you might feel like you have to buy a whole arsenal of stationery, you don't need a lot. I started my journey with a set of 3 washi tapes, 2 markers, my parents' printer, and a notebook. The collection naturally grows over time as you become more and more obsessed. The main thing is, of course, your notebook or planner. I started with bullet journaling, which meant having a blank notebook and starting all of your spreads on a blank page. This is great great if you like a lot of customization. But nowadays I gravitate more towards dated planners. I'm changing the brands I use every year as I still haven't found a planner that would check all of my boxes. But I do know I need a vertical spread as I prefer columns. That might be from my bullet journaling days. You might like the classic horizontal arrangement. This is the thing you should give the most time to. After all, the planner will be with you for a whole year or longer, so choosing the one that will best fit your needs is a must. And then, well, you might already have a lot of the things you need since you're an artist. Water-based markers will work great as highlighters. You might have old magazines around, cut them up and use them as decor. If you want a printer, printing out photos is a great way to add some more decor. For my photos, I've been using websites like Unsplash and Pexels. You can get gorgeous, royalty-free photos from there that can even be used commercially. I've used them for ages, and I'm so happy that places like these exist, because I don't have to worry about stealing anyone's creative property from Pinterest. Though it took me some time to learn that. Then there are, of course, stickers, washi tapes, and post-it notes. If you're a Slav and are looking for a specific aesthetic that would show your heritage, or miss your grandma and would like the feelings of visiting her house make you happy every time you open your planner, or would simply like to escape into a cozy village from this hellhole of a world, these are exactly the themes I portray in my sticker sheets and other products. I also just made my first washi tape with Slavic motifs. That was a big moment for me because I've been collecting washi tapes for ages and having my own is amazing to me. All of these are available in my shop, so if you'd like to check them out, visit the link below in the description. So you now know why you should start creative planning. You have your supplies ready, but how exactly should you do it? Let me demonstrate on my current planner. I will show you how I decorate my weekly spreads step by step. I always start with a theme, and that theme is usually the current season of the year. Since I'm filming this in November, I felt like making a cozy but colorful autumn spread that will brighten up the dark, misty days that are currently here. I will start with the pictures. I go through my little stack and pick the photos that fit the theme I want to go for the best. I often print my pictures and batches and then store them at the back of my planner. These are of course from Unsplash and Pexels. One tip I have for you is to buy a pack of sticker or label paper and print your pictures straight onto it. It works like a regular printer paper, but it has a sticky back. Though it sometimes might be a bit harder to take the backing off, it's so much easier than dealing with a glue stick. Once I have my pictures, I choose the appropriate stickers. Unfortunately, my ring light is shining directly onto the stickers, which isn't the best, but you get the idea. I went for autumnal stickers in the colors of red, brown, and olive green, with a little dash of yellow in the form of the doll. A tip to make your spreads cohesive? I call it the decorative line. There's this empty spot next to the date in this planner, which is perfect for stickers. And keeping them in line makes the spread seem put together. I used to do the same thing in my last year planner, where I used washi tapes in the 6 to 9 a.m. time slot because I rarely used that one. I then write down my tasks. I like to divide them into work and personal sections. I then highlight each of the sections with a colorful marker that goes with the theme. The trick is to pick a color that is already present, either in one of your stickers or your picture. After long deliberation, I decided to go with 2 different shades of red. My favorite thing is to fill the blank spots with washi tapes. I decided to stick with the red theme and also added a bit of my Slavic ornament washi tape. I found out that this one will fit almost any colorful spread, so I keep using it everywhere. And no, I'm not biased since it's my design. There's still a lot of blank space under my daily tasks. I like to use it for various things. This time I chose to write down all the tasks of a commission I'm currently working on so that I can see the progress clearly. In the past, I used it for journaling, writing down lyrics of a song that was stuck in my head that week, reading tracking, or writing down words of a language I'm learning. It's also a great place for any memories, like tickets of events you went to that week. And when in doubt, you can just use more stickers. I added a bit of a pink paper to the spread on the right side, and because I like to balance things out, I then placed a little pink accent in the form of the apple washi tape on the other page as well. And my new note paper was a great filler of the extra blank space I had there, plus it pairs perfectly with the Slavic washi on the other side. I of course don't do this all in one day. I work on the spread throughout the week and fill in the blank spots as I go. Even though spread decorating doesn't take me more than an hour each week, breaking it down into 5 to 10 10-minute everyday activity helps the fun while not being too overwhelming. You usually do most of the work at the beginning of the week while setting it up, and then it's just about updating it every day for a couple of minutes. Sometimes it happens that I have blank space in my tasks section. Well, that's just another excuse to use more stickers or washi tapes. If you're worried your spread might be all over the place color-wise and feel like you aren't as confident when picking colors, the great thing about my sticker sheets is that I assign each of them a color theme. That means that if you use one or two of the sheets in one spread, you will very likely end up with cohesive colors. All you then have to do is choose a color that is present in one of the stickers for your highlights, and pick pictures and washies that have a similar vibe or color scheme. And this is how my spread turned out. Cozy and autumnal, yet colorful and fun. I hope this video inspired you to give creative planning a try. The new year is coming and this is the perfect time to get a planner and dive into the wonderful world of spread decorating. If you're looking for some cozy Slavic stickers and stationery to start your year with a dash of Slavic village magic, go have a look in my shop. The link is below. Thank you for watching. I'll see you soon.